Hey, it's Ryan Salazar. We're in West Hall right now with Jean Macher of Harmonic. How you doing, sir?
Very good, Ryan.
All right, it's great to be with you. So let's talk about industry trends, where you're headed, and what you're focusing on talking about at the show.
Yes, so the first trend for us is about sports streaming. So with our VOS 360 platform that we offer as a SaaS, we had tremendous success in the past few years for sports streaming, and we wanted to demonstrate new capabilities. So first, low latency. You know, when you stream sports, it's important that the user experience doesn't lag behind broadcast TV or social media. So we show here UHD stream with low latency at scale. We also, do more and more live events. It used to be that live streaming, live sports was on linear channels. More and more, it's more like pop-up events. And for that, we have introduced a new video quality tool that we call Elite that enables you, for the span of that live event, to have the best possible, compression efficiency and video quality for that event. So it's very efficient and delivers, the best user experience again. Switching to still, sports, but now it's very important for live sports to be able to monetize. And you do that with, ad insertion and targeted ad insertion in particular. So first thing we do at the show, we demo low latency streaming together with targeted ad insertion.
Excellent. Now, are you talking about, well, you're probably talking about for a live environment or more of a, okay, great.
We're talking about live environment. You've had for years low latency streaming protocols, HLS dash available, and you've had for years, what we call server-side ad insertion available. But you never had the combination of the two together.
Right.
So we introduced this at the show. We show UHD with HDR, low latency streaming combined with targeted ad insertion. And we believe it's an industry first, so it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay?
What's really exciting is that, back in the day, we never thought any of this stuff would be possible. It was just streaming, and you never thought, well, what else can we do? We're just streaming, but look at what you're doing.
Absolutely. Where we are today compared to 5 years ago is pretty amazing. So another thing that's important for Harmonic is at this show, still about, monetization, we announced a new standalone VOS ad SaaS solution. So what is new, we've been doing ad insertion for a long time, but here we decouple the ad insertion SaaS from the rest of the video pipeline. So that means for our customer, they don't need to get the full, VS 360 video pipeline combined with the ad insertion. They can just get the ad insertion. That's additional flexibility that we think will help us grab a bigger market share in that market. Okay? So now I want to switch gear and talk a little bit about playout. So that's another important aspect of what we do.
And actually, a moment ago when I asked about the ad insertion, I was actually thinking play out in my head. Okay. But it makes sense for live too, of course.
Yes, absolutely. So play out has to do with creating channels, origination of channels with a mix of live and pre-recorded material. So here we showcase the two ends of the spectrum, complex channels with a lot of live, complex graphics, partnering with traditional automation vendors as well as new graphics company to have the full array of complex features. And then at the other end of the spectrum, we show simple channels where the goal is to have pre-recorded material spin up quickly into linear channels. And in order to do that, we have a really cool demo with a company called Speedeo, where they automate the creation of schedules, and basically it's like a self-driving channel. You have a library of content, everything is pre-recorded. You analyze the content, harvest the metadata, and come up automatically with, theme-based channel. Basically, you come up with automated schedules that drive, the VOS 360 cloud engine. So the whole idea with this is to monetize again, those libraries of content that have been sitting there and have very efficient, without too much, human or staff intervention, creating the channel.
Wow, that's excellent. We get messages from our audience, and you had mentioned latency. A gentleman from California named Dominic said, the lower the latency, the better. Well, that's an obvious one, but that's one we need that latency to be super low. And it's great. It's great the things you guys are doing. You've innovated so much over the past
since
you've been in existence, but the last 3 to 5 years has just been amazing. So.
Absolutely. If I can,
Yep.
one last thing. So this is the US, and it's important, to mention the ATSC and ATSC3 market. So we are absolutely dedicated to this, and we show again new innovations for ATSC and ATC3. This is with our XOS appliance, so it's our very efficient media processing platform where we do more function collapse. So ATSC1 and ATC3 together, any codec in the platform. We also do, PSIP, emergency system, any type of audio format. The goal for our broadcast customers is to have a single platform that can pack as many features as possible so that they can deal with ATSC1, ATSC3 in the most efficient way.
Awesome. Jean Macher with Harmonic, thank you so much. It's the centennial. It's a big deal. There's a lot of celebrating going on even after the show at night. Don't forget to check out our after party and events list at broadcastbeat.com. Of course, nabshow.com has all the events too, the official events. Jean, wishing you a great show. It's been great.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
Thank you.